Hi and welcome to Mancave Projects. So in this video we're going to continue with our tabletop pizza oven build. Okay, so in previous videos we've done a refractory concrete cast of a tabletop pizza oven in a mould, a fiberglass mould which I made some time ago. What we're going to do now, I'm going to clean up the pizza oven that we've made. I'm going to paint it and we're going to look at actually building a wooden platform for it to stand on. Right, so this is our pizza oven dome. Had some voids here from the casting process, so I've just filled those in with some neat cement, a bit of water. Next thing I want to do is just take some 80 grit sandpaper and we're just going to clean up all of these edges. Right, so I've tidied up that front edge. I've now turned the dome upside down. So I'm just going to tidy this edge up, but I was going to take these off. So these are where the mould has actually been filled, but I've realised that these are now going to be vital. So when we put this down onto a bed of mortar, onto the base, these are actually going to key this into the base. So I've definitely got to keep those in. So we're just going to tidy up this inside, and then this is a really important part of the design. And I'll explain that further, but what I'm going to do is going to take a file and just round this corner off on both sides. Again, I'll explain why later. Right, let me just see if I can explain this design without confusing anybody, including myself. So when I made this, the fiberglass mould, before I did that, I did some extensive testing on different designs, and what I found was if this form was just flat to the front, which is what almost all of the tabletop pizza ovens are, there's a very, very poor exchange of gases. So hot air and gases coming out, it's not allowing for fresh oxygenated air to actually go in and obviously feed the fire. That's why, well, it's not just the only reason, but that's why a lot of these tabletop, very expensive pizza ovens are almost completely useless. One friend who's got one said it's the most expensive garden ornament he's ever purchased. So looking at the different designs, started to realise that there was a poor exchange of gases, so started to slope this design back and eventually came up with this slope design with this curve at the bottom. And what happens, and I know this because we've done smoke tests on prototypes, so basically we put this into a sheltered situation, lit a fire, and I'll probably show you the prototype pizza oven that this is moulded from. We lit a fire, we put some smoke pellets outside at different places in metal trays, and this design you could see the smoke being dragged in and obviously the hot gases coming out. So this is absolutely vital for this design to be the most efficient that I could come up with. So the next step is we're going to paint the outside of this with a masonry paint, not only to make it weatherproof, but also to hopefully improve the appearance. So I'm just going with this Wicks masonry paint in brick red as the base colour. These are sample pots at £3 each, so it's not too expensive if it doesn't work. Right, so that's the first coat done. Going to give it a second coat, and while the paint is still wet, going to be adding in some black accents to stop it looking like it looks like a council house where I used to grow up. So just hopefully going to try and make it look a little bit more realistic. So that's the outside dome painted. However, I'm going to let this fully dry. I'm going to get some grey masonry paint and highlight the mortar joints. The other thing I made quite some time ago was this chimney to go on top. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to paint this, but I'm also going to use this in future to make a mould so that we can prefabricate this as well to actually sit on the top.